When I met my wife, my phone used to blow up, as you know, with all of these people who needed things in community, and I had business going on, music, all of this other stuff, and my time was always divided. But in that time period, I explained to her when we first met that this is probably not going to change. I know this is a part of who I am. And she accepted that and said, okay, which allows me to this day to do a lot of the community work that I do, because from the very beginning, I was honest with her about something that I understood about myself. I say, just even in starting relationships, outside of my particular marriage, in starting relationships, I don't think people take enough time to spend by themselves, to themselves, and get to know themselves, to be honest with another person, to tell them who they are.
Yeah.
And then the other person, they use them as their vetting stick to figure out who they are. And you shouldn't do that. That's the opposite. You're putting too much of a burden on a new person that you just met to tell you who you are.
Yeah.
You should be able to show them who you are and tell them who you are, because you are aware and self-aware. And I'm not talking about in an egotistical way. I'm talking about in the most humble, most humility having way you possibly can, to say, you know what, I know this about me, good and bad, and this is just who I am right now. Are you willing to accept it?
Yeah.
And that person can say yes to that truth, man, you got a good foundation.